Rec Room dying? In this video, I'll explore views from both sides to get a reasonable answer. If you didn't know, the definition of a dead game is a game that has lost most of its players and rarely gets updates or none at all. Which Rec Room doesn't tick those boxes. But let's see if the game is dying or not. I have a few reasons listed here, and I will go into detail about them. Reason number 1, inflation. If you've played for a while now, you may have seen prices slowly going up from as early as 2023. As if you've seen the new paintball battle. Pass It is very expensive at $27,000. Tokens for the full bundle, which casual players can't afford, and only Rec Room Plus members can dot compared to 2022, where prices usually maxed out at $15,000. But they are doing this because, like many online games, Rec Room has to pay for servers, developers, moderation systems, and global infrastructure. Inflation and higher operating costs can push companies to adjust prices or monetization to keep the platform running long-term. Also, because Rec Room lets players sell items and game passes using tokens, many creators set high token prices for their own items, sometimes thousands of tokens. Over time, this pushes the average price higher in the community, which feels like prices are rising across the whole platform, even though it's mostly creator-defined. So it's not all Rec Room's fault. Reason number 2, player base. According to some analytics, longtime players tend to drift away from the game as the updates aren't as big anymore compared to previous years. This may be because that Rec Room has laid off around half of their staff. This causes less frequent and smaller updates. Now in 2026, most of the player base is under 13, which is why you see less events nowadays compared to a couple years ago. As a player myself, I usually see a lot of kids on a 13+ account. So there could be more kids on the platform than we think. The reason this is bad is that there are less players making games or hosting events. This could lead to less games to play and would make players get bored very quickly, leading to less players. Although not many players usually quit even if there are fewer games. I've basically just explained my third reason about development issues. So let's get to why Rec Room isn't dying. Reason number 1, cross-platform advantage. As you guys should probably know, Rec Room is available on basically all platforms, which gives the game a wider player base and more people to play the game. The cross-platform advantage in Rec Room means no barriers between players on different devices. It brings everyone together in one shared virtual world, making it easier, more social, and more fun to play with friends wherever they are. Because Rec Room doesn't split players by platform, the player base is bigger and more lively. You're more likely to find others to play with, explore user-created rooms, or join events at any time. Reason number 2, player-made games. When players create their own games in Rec Room, it helps the platform grow, stay exciting, and remain successful over time. User-created games mean there's always something new for players to explore, whether it's a unique adventure, a competitive mini-game, or social hangout space. This constant flow of fresh content keeps players interested and encourages them to come back regularly instead of losing interest. It also strengthens the community, because players are not just consumers. They become creators and contributors. In addition, when the community builds games, it reduces the pressure on the official developers to constantly release large updates. The platform continues evolving naturally through the creativity of its users. As more people join to try out new experiences, some of them are inspired to design their own games, creating a positive cycle of growth. More creators lead to more content, which attracts more players, and that growth helps the game stay active and profitable. Overall, player-made content turns Rec Room from just a game into a living, creative platform that keeps expanding through its community. If you're still here, thank you for watching, and if you have your own opinions on this or video ideas, comment below. My goal is 1,000 subscribers, and subscribing is free. And it helps a lot as I spent a long time making this for you guys.